I think everybody here wants to have less of bad life and more of good life. I know a lot of guys are struggling with emotions, having trouble moving from X, sometimes feeling depressed, and sometimes financial problems, sometimes not knowing what to do next with life. The more of these problems you have, the more you're in red. Cody was going through some really, really tough times with his situation. So everything basically fell apart. Everything fell apart. Again, breakup after 8 months. So he's in a really, really bad spot. So we're deciding what to do with this situation, because he's really struggling. Like, where you're going through the first day of breakup, and it's New Year's, that she doesn't write back, and it's really, really difficult. Or, when you wait for the text message and she says, instead of telling her, I'm going to come see you, she says, I'm going out with my friends. Well, it's like there's a knife in your chest, and you feel the chills of terror, and she's not coming home tonight. I know for most guys it's there. And the thing is, we can diffuse that. We can diffuse it, and this is the whole point of all of this. You can really go from all this red that you see to blue. It's really like a switch that flips. I wanted to think about the worst time that you had, the most difficult time that you had, the most painful moment that you had. And I also wanted to think about the best time of your life when we're thriving. What changed? When you're getting dumped, when you can't sleep at night, when you have the terror, when you have the anxiety, when business is not working, when you have depression, when you're sadness, you're less aware of something. Now, what is that? Like, what do you mean? I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. There's a time that this dude, I don't know if you guys know Neo. The dude is struggling. He works 2 jobs. He's confused. He's scared. Everything is really bad. He doesn't know what to do until when he finds a matrix. I think Gary knows what I'm talking about. He starts to he starts to bend reality, and like Daryl, Cody, anyone who's struggling with this, when you have that pain, you're here. If you're not aware of what is happening, it's like you completely sleep. All of us are somewhere there on our way to wake up. But if you're not aware of this, you live in fear, you live in anxiety, you get stuck over X, you feel lost, man, and it's really scary. It's just Neo before he finds out. And my job is here to take you here. And these calls that I do with you, if you do one-on-one calls with me, sometimes you may hear one sentence, and that will completely shift everything for you, which you can become a positive force around people around you. You think about yourself, man. There are guys who always take. This is suck the energy of people just all the time. It's just take. It's like they're stuck with life. Everything's struggling with them. And when you figure it out, it will all change. It will completely change. Very superficial and shallow. But if you see in the middle that the peace of mind, happiness, and non-smoker version of this, and having a healthy body and having a lot of money, all of this is a product of what I'm going to give you now. And it's just a matter of you understanding this. You got to learn how to utilize your mind and your body and your energy. Now, what do I mean by this? Have you ever been in this situation? I've spent a long time in this situation like this. Everything just totally sucked. If you're still struggling with your ex or relationship, you have these 3 parts. If you're struggling, if you want to win, if you want to go next level, break yourself down like this. Separate yourself from your body. What is your conscious? Your conscious is you knowing that you're here watching this video. All of the problems come from the mind. The less you understand the mind, the more your life will suck. The more problems with your partner you'll have, the less money you'll have, the more you struggle, the more antidepressants you should take, the more you struggle with people around and yourself. Think of your mind like this. You can use it to cut the tree, or you can cut yourself. And most people cut themselves. It's an incredible tool. I like relationships and finances, because if you learn to utilize it, this is real. This photo is very real. This is available to everybody, but you need to learn to utilize it. And this is 99% in a game. The way you work, the way you connect these 3 together. So if you connect these together, you win. Now, you're here because you want to learn how to do that. Why you have that anxiety? Do you start with your thoughts? Fuck, what should I do today? And you know what's amazing? Most guys that I work with and they struggle, they just don't do anything about it. They're like, oh, this is who I am. I don't need to change. I can't change. This is me. It's easier to take the pills. I don't want to learn this because that stuff is not for me. I don't have time to read the books. Some guys smoke, I don't really do vape. If you're struggling, is because this energy that you have, you channel it in the wrong direction. If the girl says, I don't want to be with you, but you cannot accept that, it doesn't matter what you do from that point forward. You're fighting against yourself. And the challenge is to get you to the point to bring yourself in sync with reality, because your model of the world and what is happening doesn't work. Alex believes we got to be together. That's it. I don't accept any other way. We know each other for many years. But the reality is not that. The reality is she's with somebody else. And she's happy. And if you want to force your model to what is happening and they don't match, boom, give me antidepressants. Give me antidepressants, man. Give me alcohol. Or you're going to get drawn in these feelings. So what is the solution? Get a pen and paper and write this down. Guys, I wanted to write this down. Do not ever negotiate with your mind. There are things you should do every day that you're not doing. And if you learn to do this, like Troy sent me a video yesterday, he went in a big bucket of ice. That was awesome, and I wanted to share it. These little things, we start with this today. I know today I don't do gym. Today I just want to jerk off just once. Just, you know, this New Year's, man, I want to watch porn, man. What's the big deal? It's just one time. It's just one drink. It's just one message to my ex. I'll start tomorrow. Or I don't do the cold showers. When you learn to negotiate with your mind, you're fucked. You're finished. You are finished. When you give it away easily, you're finished. Now, it could be your ex, could be your business, it could be a girl, could be anything. If you negotiate with them, you're finished. Now, let me tell you something really cool here. Why do I push this so much? Why do I push this torture so much? You know why? Because this is putting non-negotiation into practice. And here, I want everybody to do this. This is an assignment for everybody. There are 33 people on this call. I expect for next 7 days, we have these assignments. Everybody here, I want you guys to do this. No excuse, because you come to me for solution. You said, Ben, what should I do? I feel like pain. You know, life sucks, man. I can't get over my ex. But you got to do this. Because if you do this, you learn to not negotiate with your mind. And these are the things that I want to do every day. You wake up 6 o'clock. The second you hear the alarm, you got 2 seconds. You got 2 seconds to sit, gently sit, then slowly stand up, go in the shower. If it becomes 5 seconds, we lose. Your mind is already winning. You know, dude, you want to get over your ex. You want to make $1 million business. This is how it starts. Let's see if you can commit to 7 days of doing it. You see it on the screen. Set the alarm, sit, go to the shower, do the shower just like I showed you with warm water 30 seconds, then turn it to cold. And you film it. I'm not doing this for fun. This is not fun, but negotiation with mind is the cause that you're miserable because of your ex. Because you take it easy on yourself. You take it easy on yourself. Oh, you know what? There's this documentary they're making, they're like thousands and thousands of years ago. If you and your friend are walking to a tribe and there's a long way that is safe and there's a short path that is a bit risky and there may be lion on the way, but your friend said, dude, I want to take the short path. And your friend is motivated and positive, and you take the short path, and it gets eaten by a lion. Guess who survives? The conservative and negative. And what if there's a lion? And we are kind of survivals of negativity. The second you open your eyes, that's why I say you got 2 seconds. You got to be aware of this. You got to be aware that your mind today is going to go in survival mode, not success mode. And this is for approaching that woman. This is for getting over your ex. This is for going to the gym. This is going for shower. That's why I'm giving you this shower thing, this shower thing. If you want to move forward, if you want me to help you to get where you are, this is the first step, not that text message or, oh, Ben, what is a good business idea? This, you first, because it's going to get tough. It's going to get really, really tough. So you wake up 6 in the morning. You can wake up earlier. I don't know, maybe you work at night. So whatever time you do, when you wake up from sleep, just try it. Like Joe, you know, me and you have been talking, Joe. Try it, man. See if you got it in your will. Barney, I think you're going to do it easy. Or Keith, I expect your videos, dude. I expect to post you on Telegram. I want to see every day 33 videos of cold showers in the Telegram group. If it doesn't come, we're going to have a problem. This is the only way to wake you up. Because you're like, nah, I'm good. I got this. This is it. This is the only way to put the non-negotiation into practice. Remember, 2 seconds. 2 seconds, write this down on a piece of paper. I do not negotiate with my mind anymore. Then we can move this into protocols. Like Cody keeps saying, give me the protocols, but you got to be ready for the rest of the protocols. If you read them, then you don't do this, then it doesn't work. So let's do this first. Again, now here's the thing. The truth is, there's no way you'll be consistent about any of this. And that's another sad truth about all of this, that if you don't have a big why, you will not go to gym, you will not stop drinking, you won't do your plan, you continue to watch porn, message direct, or do all of these things that stop you. I don't go to gym unless I think about this. I feel fucking amazing after half an hour. Or I get very bad lower back pain. If I don't do my 5-minute plank, I have lower back pain. So I haven't missed this for I don't know how long, but every day I do this. Every single day I do this. Or the other one, what's the point of starting a business? Boom, look at this. You're going to have this in front of you. If you don't have it in front of you, you're not going to do it. You're going to continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know what you want to do, but you need that why. Why do you cold approach? Is it in front of you? Barney, do you look at this? The non-smoker version of this? That's where you cold approach. Or Daryl, I want you to write down your why for blocking her. You know, I want you to write down your reason, or whoever, whatever you want to get. What is your why? What's the point of learning protocols and texting? Again, this, you want to have this in your life, do you? Or why do you take the cold showers? You know, Wim Hof says, you either go to cold or cold comes to you. Or same with processed foods. Go look at terminal patients, see how many of them had excessive processed food and sugar consumption. Then when you'll think twice before you take that food. This is another assignment I want to do. What do you want to do? For example, Daryl, why do you want to move on? Why should you stop messaging her? What is the reason for you doing that? And what are the things that you should do that help you move? Now, how can you move? What do you want to do and why do you want to do it? Like, why do you come on these calls? What do you want to achieve? You know, then why do you want that thing? This is a really great thing, like having over $1 million in bank account. Why do you want it? Like, Troy, why do you want to have this? Why do you go to gym? It's not, we're not being fancy here. That's one huge section. I don't want to spend much time on that, but that's the big one. Also, how can you move forward? Why do you need to program your system? Look at your body and mind like a machine. You got to program this. And what is the program? Vision, strategy, planning, execution. Because most guys who come to me like this dudes, like depressed, they don't know about this. They come without a vision. What's a guy without a vision? Ben, I don't know what to do. What should I do? I don't know what to do because he doesn't know where he's going. Without a strategy, I don't know how to do it. Without a plan, I'm lost somewhere along the way. And without execution, I'm where I used to be. Write down this as well. What is your vision? What is strategy? I can help you build this, but you got to come to me. You got to come to me and say, Ben, I want this. Help me get there. This is just a framework I'm showing you here. Progress and debugging is what keeps you going forward. Along the way, you don't negotiate with your mind. Also know your demons. What are your demons? What are these negative forces that hold you back and mislead you towards hell? What are negative forces? Here are a few of them. Fear, anxiety, despair. What if it doesn't work? What else do we have? Laziness, not understanding the signals. When you feel the pain, of cold approach, when you feel the pain of missing her, don't get me wrong, dude, I'm in touch with a few girls. I feel the same, but that's your calling, man. When you feel the pain, and you're like, man, fuck, man, where is she? Or you sit there and you feel like, I remember about a few years ago, I was like, fuck, dude, why am I making X amount of money? You have two types of worry. One of them is bad worry. You can't do anything about it. Like, dude, I only got 4 kids and a wife. Why do I think about doing things that I cannot do anymore? Because I got to take care of this. Or yesterday I felt the exam. Why do I worry about it? But there are things that you can change. Like, my situation totally sucks. My business sucks. My relationship sucks. What should I do about it? That's your calling, man. Those emotions that you just saw on screen, anger, sadness, jealousy, tension, anxiety, that means that's where you should be. Don't run away. If I tell you things that trigger you, like, fuck, man, I don't want Ben to talk about this. Or I don't like when Ben says this. This is tough. That's exactly what you should work on. I found a way to deal with anxiety, or found a way to deal with despair or laziness. You're going to do this every day. This is not something that finishes. You know why? Because the devil is watching and waiting. The devil is watching you, dude. What is the devil? Devil is not this monster thing. The devil is all of your negative emotions. If you don't call approach, you don't call approach, you're finished. You're just lost. You could change your future, you just didn't. If you don't start that business, you don't start a business. Look at this dude. This was one of the best football players of all time. Look at what happened to him. Why do you think that happened, dude? Like, look at before, after. Like, this dude was such a legend, this is Ronaldo. Why? Because devil is watching him too, man. When I gave you the book, Interview with Devil, it was Napoleon Hill. You gotta listen to that when it says he drifts. And yeah, this is the problem. Mine is the problem. But look at this dude, Zlatan. This is him about 10 years ago. Look at him now. Which one are you? I'm asking you, man. Which one are you? With your emotions, which one are you going to be? Which one are you going to be? Because you get to pick, man. And you get to pick, how does it start? You got to find your reason. You got to find your why. Take a good look at this picture. Because, man, in 10 years, if you survive 10 years, man, we're going to be either this one or that one. You have to plan it now if you want to be that one. And this breakup is the great calling. Fix your emotions. Fix your emotions. Otherwise, it's going to catch you. Here's what I want to do. Very simple. Another homework. I'm going to take this and put it in the box, in the chat box as well here. It's very simple. I want to do this. Let me send it to everybody. How can I see everybody in the meeting? Go there. Dude, take your time. These things are for you. If you do these little things, you can go very, very forward in life. That's the first thing I want to do. And of course, last time I gave you 2 homeworks, the 30-day progress plan. I don't know if you did that or not. I'm going to put it here as well. And now, if anybody wants to talk about anything, if you have questions about anything about relationships, about a situation, let me know. But I'm expecting 33 shower videos. That's a lot of naked guys we're going to see in the group. Make sure you have your underwear. Okay, we don't want to see more. We don't want to see things. So show up, record those videos. And now if you have any questions, anybody, you can raise hand, let me know. And I'm going to unmute you so you can talk.